Hello, my name is Marcus, and welcome to my channel. Star Wars The Acolyte, episodes 1 and 2, I semi-enjoyed. It had its issues. Episode 3, I hated with a passion. Episode 4, I hated with a passion. Episode 5, I turned my brain off. I turned it off completely, and I went into this episode completely oblivious to all of the previous Star Wars knowledge that I have accumulated over the past 10 to 15 years now. I turned off all of my emotions that I felt about the characters, and I went into this episode with a completely open mind, hoping to just be infatuated with the charm of the franchise that made me fall in love with it all those years ago when I saw Anakin Skywalker take on Obi-Wan on Mustafar. You know, my life was forever changed when I saw that lightsaber battle and his transition into Darth Vader. Star Wars The Acolyte Episode 5 is the embodiment of what made me a Star Wars fan in the first place. Just give me some lightsabers, man. Just give me some lightsabers. 9 times out of 10, you give me that. It doesn't matter what the story's doing or what the characters are doing. Star Wars, you give me some epic lightsaber battles. I can contend with anything else. Just give me that, and I'm a happy boy. Ooh, what we saw in episode 5, I put these lightsaber battles up with any other ones that we saw in the entire series. I mean, some of these were top 10 easily. We saw our Sith. Our Sith has officially been revealed. It's Omar. You know, all the people that pretty much predicted that, congratulations to you. I guess, there was definitely no questioning that. Even how epic this episode was. I mean, it was pretty obvious, I guess, that Kumar was the Sith that had been trading May the entire time. But man, we saw him slaughter an entire Jedi platoon, including main characters, and it was epic. Some of these lightsaber battles are the best that we've seen, in my opinion, since, Revenge of the Sith. I mean, it's right up there with Darth Maul versus Obi-Wan, Darth Maul versus Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan, Anakin versus Darth Tyrantus, Yoda versus Palpatine. They're right up there, man. We saw just the combination of the shinobi style of sword play, combined with the Sith powers with the Force. It's just nothing we've never seen before, and it was so epic, man. I don't know why it took, Star Wars so long to incorporate that fighting style into one another. I would love to see, a video game as you play it as like a Sith ninja. That would be so cool. That'd be so cool, man. Shout out to every actress and actor that held a lightsaber in this episode. There was no point where a saber was being swung where I was like, that's not that good. There was some points in the Disney trilogy when Rey was fighting Kylo where I was like, why does it seem like they're swinging baseball bats and not weightless, laser sword? Why is this? This definitely gave me a Anakin Skywalker trilogy feel for lightsaber battles. These were master Jedis and a master Sith going at it with punches and kicks, and oh my god, dude, like, even let me go ahead and start hopping into the Jacqueline versus Kumar fight. Dude, that's top 10 automatically. So it was probably like a minute into the fight. It took me a second to realize that they kind of copied Ahsoka's style and just gave it to Jacqueline, which is fine. Oh man, what she did with that fight, she was doing so good, but it was clear that Kumar's Sith powers just outclassed her. But even as a Padawan, her lightsaber skills as a Jedi were still masterful. I'd be shocked if she was not one of the top in her class. It's so sad that she did not survive that fight. I would have loved to have seen more of her lightsaber skills, maybe not more of the character, but that small little patent fight that we got between the two of these was legendary. Thank you to the creator of this show. I've been shitting on you for the last 4 episodes. Whoever choreographed this fight and whoever wrote up the screenplay for this fight scene, you did good. Bravo. Chef's kiss. I need more of that. This is good. Give me more of that. And absolutely y'all did. Kumar slaughtered pretty much everybody else except, Jacqueline and Yord. And it was something magnificent to see. We saw Jedis getting stabbed through the sternums and the bellies and the shoulder blades, chest, and they were dropping like flies. There's no Obi-Wan Kenobi hits on oh girl, I can't even think of her name. You know what I'm talking about, where you get stabbed through the stomach and then you just get back up. Nah, it's none of that. You get hit in the stomach, you get impaled, you're done for, bro. You're one with the force. It's it. It's over. It's over. And then you think that Jacqueline might have a little bit of an edge over top of Kumar, then he pulls out his shinobi style short bladed lightsaber to take her out. Oh my god. Oh no. Yes, more of that, please, more of that. And then Yord, God help him, he put up such a good fight as well. But by the time he had his one-on-one with Kumar, he was already hurt. He had a blade scratch to the leg. So I kind of knew, when he was coming back to try to save everybody else that was left, I knew he was done. But I didn't think that they would go the brutal way of getting his neck snapped. Fatality. Oh, I love it. Yes, I need more of this. This is good. This is making me happy. Because clearly, if you watched my previous videos, y'all know that he was far from my favorite character. He was pissing me off a lot. Not his fault. The writing in the show, but clearly, they gave him a magnificent send-off with this lightsaber fight and his conclusion to his story. Sad, maybe it would have been cool to see him and Shay maybe get together by then, but nah, what I'm seeing here, it ain't gonna be no happy endings for anybody here. I mean, it's as simple as that. And that's good. I feel like that's some of the best Star Wars stories when, the good guys lose. Nice guys finish last. It is what it is. Listen, I found both of these characters annoying. They will never, ever be anywhere near my favorite Star Wars characters. But man, did they give them the proper send-off of any character I've ever seen in the entire franchise within lightsaber battles. I loved it. I really did. Thank you, Disney Plus, and thank you for allowing me to experience that, truly. Now, for the coup de grace, the Master Soul versus a Kumar lightsaber battle. This right here, dude, this right here, this is top 5. Let me use my proper English voice here. What we have here, we have a master Jedi who utilized his kung fu skills. He was disarmed at one point. I've never seen a Jedi throw a fury of punches looking like fucking Jet Li off of or Jackie Chan off of The Drunken Master. He was looking like Liu Kang off of Mortal Kombat. Yes, I'm going there. He was looking like a kung fu master when he lost that saber, and it was just such a spectacle to witness. Yes, it was. I'm so happy that Master Soul survived this battle. I am so curious on what Kumar was talking about when he was telling the twins that, oh, you don't even know what this motherfucker did, bruh. I'll just wait. You gonna figure it out. Hold on, Shay, bruh, you don't even know. You don't even know, cuz. And Soul's like, well, hold on now. I tell you. But nah, then May comes in. Nope. Stun blast. And then we let the twins have their moment, and May then gives this weird, I love you, even though I tried to kill you, but I love you. You should be on my side. And then Shay's like, you killed our whole family, and you killed a bunch of Jedis. We're not friends. What are you talking about? And that's kind of the sad part. As good as the episode's action was, the story is still the story. It still just has some weird, like, oh God, why are we doing this? Let's get back to the lightsaber stuff. But you just gotta take the bad with the amazing. It was a whole lot of amazing, but just a little bit of bad. Just some weird character development. Like, is she delusional about everything that she did to Shay? Like, why would she just assume that Shay would be on her side? I don't know, man. You tried to kill her when y'all were kids. You showed us that in episode 3. And she's just supposed to forget. Oh yeah, see, no, come on now. Now I know what you're thinking. Now some of y'all were really got mad at me for my videos on episode 3 and 4. Now you can't let me be super happy about it and then not let me be a little upset about this weird story. Still, man, that's all there is to it. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely love this episode and what it had to offer. I love these lightsaber battles and the conclusion on some of these character arcs. But you still have to critique some of these story bits though that don't make any sense at all whatsoever. Now, what I really want to see is, are we going to get a dark side Master Soul by the end of the series? Because your boy had Kumar beat. His ass was done, and that head was almost severed. And at that last point, Shay saved So pretty much by keeping him from assassinating Kumar in anger, because if you take out somebody in anger, Star Wars, that is the way to the dark side. And once you go to the dark side, that is very difficult to make your way back to the side of the light. But man, deep down, I kind of wanted him to take him out right then and there. Then maybe So goes to the dark side and he turns into the Sith in the bad guy. That would be cool. And you never know. The series could end up being, So goes to the dark side and Kumar and So team up and, go into hiding, and then they meet Pelagus, and then Palpatine comes into the picture, so on and so forth. You never know. That'd be cool. But, I don't have that much confidence in their writing style, though, so probably not. But still cool, though. But, of course, to finish out the episode, we have May and Shay basically switch places after their kind of force push duel. May kind of, joking that after all this time, Shay still doesn't have any defense. Ha ha ha, fun, so funny. It's so funny. But, May ends up taking Shay's clothes and gives her clothes so that she's basically the free one now. And Shay will be the one who everybody thinks is May and will be the one that's on the run now. That sucks for her. Am I interested in it? Kind of. I'm more interested in Kumar, of course, but yeah, very curious to see where all of their stories end up for sure. I was also very curious. Kumar being able to get into the head of anybody he chooses, according to Yord, is what I'm going based off of. Does he really not realize that that's Shay and not May? Feel like he can read minds, can't he? So like, how is he not seeing, or maybe he'll see it at the start of episode 6 when she kind of comes back to consciousness, maybe. I guess so. Very curious to see how that plays out as well. But I wonder if she'll easily be turned to the dark side once Kumar explains everything or what So did to them. So I'm very curious to see how this plays out, at least on that aspect of it for sure. And that's gonna do it right there, man. So what I want to know now: how did you feel about it? Do you love Star Wars with all these lightsaber battles, or did you still hate this episode as well? Have you just hated episode 1 through 5 passionately, as other people probably do? I didn't really like the previous episodes either, but it kind of came to fruition and touched my fandom fancy of how I became a Star Wars fan in the first place. So, I'm definitely not one of those content creators that just hates on something just because it's the popular opinion. If you've been following my channel for any extended amount of time, you would definitely know that. I know a lot of people try to hate on, my last video for my critiques, but it is what it is. That's the price of being a content creator. I even had people go as far as to stalk my personal Facebook profile because they hated that video so much. It's fine, man. The crazies are gonna crazy, but you got to keep a clear head through it, I guess. Okay, as always, my friends, you can follow me at youtube.com/marjek79. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, thank you guys for the support. I really appreciate you, truly. And I will see y'all on the next one. I'll catch y'all later. Bye.